Hey everyone, Susan Gerbic from Psychic Explains. Um, so did Tyler Henry predict and warn Ricky Lake that her house was going to be burned down in wildfires in Los Angeles? And then 3 months later, her house was burned down in Los Angeles from the wildfires. Did it happen? So it's all over the news as far as Hollywood goes, the entertainment magazines. Let me show you some of the different headlines. We have Ricky Lake says medium Tyler Henry predicted she would have a house fire 3 months before the LA fires. He saw the fire. Okay, so she talking about it. He was on she and her husband were on the Netflix show Tyler Henry Live from the Other Side. Here's a Entertainment Tonight. Ricky Lake says medium Tyler Henry predicted house fire 3 months before wildfires. Ricky Lake says California fire destroying her home was called months ago by celebrity psychic. Her Malibu home was burned in the Palisades fire. This is Fox News. Los Angeles wildfires. Ricky Lake says medium Tyler Henry predicted her house burning down 3 months ago. And Hollywood Reporter. Ricky Lake says medium Tyler Henry predicted her house would burn down. So, according to Ricky Lake, she remembers the story this way, that Tyler Henry told her her house would burn down just 3 months ago, prior to her house burning down. So I ask you, if Ricky Lake believes that Tyler Henry told her that her house is going to burn down, then why was she not prepared for her house burning down? Why was it? And if you watch, I'm not going to show you the videos, but you can see it on any of these headlines. There's video of her driving away at nighttime from her house, frantic, panicking, praying, and there's video of her driving down, and then in the distance you can see fire, and she's saying, that she's terrified. She doesn't even know what she grabbed. She ran out of the house. She just got out of there, and then of course there's images of her house that's burned down. And so if Tyler Henry told her that the house was going to burn down, her house in Malibu, which is Malibu, California, has all kinds of risks all the time. There's always some sort of devastation to the homes in Malibu. It's a very volatile area from floods or all kinds of things, mudslides, fires. It's just kind of Malibu. So why did she not pack a bag way in advance? Why did she not put fire suppression units around the house or bring in some sort of special kit or something, or remove all her valuables? Or why was she so unprepared if Tyler Henry told her that this was going to happen? That's what I want to know. Okay. So then let's look at the footage and see. Did Tyler Henry predict that her house would burn down in Malibu? I mean, because that's what it comes down to. Ricky Lake is probably very emotional right now. Her house is gone. It's devastating. It's horrible. Would be nice if a psychic had predicted it, wouldn't it? Maybe some people could have had um, some things could have been changed and people could have been helped if a psychic had known, but apparently not. Let me show you a video. I've grayed this out because that's what I do. Um, so you can tell what's mine that I have altered and what is actually there. So this is from Live from the Other Side. This is from October of 2024.
Other, and that comes across. There's this good to keep in mind. There might end up being a coincidence where not only do we lose something, and I'm trying to kind of articulate this without like it sounding concerning. I think this may have already happened. If there was a loss of material objects from both fire and water though, that's the kind of weird distinction. It's two separate things.
Okay.
So we're gonna end up finding that there's a story where like there was a house fire or something along those lines, a fire risk.
Fire.
But there's separate from that, and this has got a little bit, it might end up being a little bit more pertinent. We had like a really bad storm and our basement flooded and got a bunch of pictures ruined and we couldn't ever bring them back. There's just something about watching water seepage into a place it shouldn't and damaging things.
Okay.
So keeping both of those things in mind.
Okay. Well, the fire already happened.
Fire already happened.
You don't see another fire.
No,
I live in Malibu.
Yes, oh gosh.
Okay.
I get it. Every 10 years, I feel like they get a big one.
Yeah.
But the kind of emphasis here is, for some reason, on water,
water,
as well.
okay.
Fire and water, we gotta watch it out.
Okay.
So,
Can I just ask a quick?
Okay, so that's pretty clear. Tyler Henry said there's going to be water damage, or there's going to be a story about a fire that's going to come through, something about a fire, a house fire, or some kind of fire that happened in the past. And that's totally separate from the fire. There is water damage to material objects. So that's not even remotely clear. That's not remotely even a warning to Ricky Lake. That's why she didn't go and get all her stuff packed up and move her valuables and get, her pets ready to be evacuated. That's why she didn't do that, because there was no warning. She's just remembering it that way. And that's what happens with people who are motivated sitters. They remember things. And especially in a time of stress, you remember things, and a lot of times you remember things wrong. He did not predict a fire. He said it was in the past. And she clearly asked him, is my house in Malibu under threat? He said, no. She says, this is definitely in the past. He says, yes, your house is not under any kind of threat. And it was clear. So, and then there's this one little other thing. Let me show you. So now Tyler Henry is very psychic medium, right? Of course, he should know these things.
Largely on fire right now, so we got an evacuation warning. There's no power. I don't really have cell service beyond right now where I'm uploading this. But I just want to let everyone know we're okay, we're safe, we're keeping an eye on buildings and how things are going. I really feel for my neighbors, all the pets. It's just devastating beyond words. So it is what it is in this sense. I can only do so much currently. I'm just trying to take it one moment at a time and keep you posted. So I'll let you guys know what there is to return to.
Okay, so it is what it is. He doesn't know what's going to happen. He doesn't know if there's going to be anything to return to. He doesn't, he feels for his neighbors. Of course, he didn't warn his neighbors if he's warning people about fires and so on. He didn't warn his neighbors. He feels really bad. I mean, we all feel really awful. What good is this psychic medium who's not telling you or telling anybody, warning people about fires, this devastating wildfires? Why is he not telling anybody? So I hope that clears that all up. Like and comment. Thank you, everyone.